Hey everyone. I wanted to do this question very quickly with you because it's one of the key population questions where you're having to read the population pyramid graphs and then also give reasons why they're different. So, as you can see with this particular question, it's 6 marks, but sometimes it could be 4 and a 6. So it could be what's the differences in the population structure, and then B, what is the reasons for the fact that they're different. Now, this goes back to relying on your knowledge of what I taught you about developing countries being a cone shape, whereas developed countries tend to be either a bullet or a coffin. This one sort of has a bullet shape. Okay, the birth rate at the bottom is sort of bringing something different to it here, but generally speaking, what we're saying is the birth rate is, the youthful population is down here. The birth rate is between 0 and 4. What we're saying then is the other dependent population is people who retire up here, like I explained in class. And then obviously the death rate means that, well, how many people are over 80, okay? And that's going to give you the amount of people that are probably dying here. Now, given the differences for 4 marks, first of all I really want to say is the following. I want to just give any 4 things that I can make using statistics. So I basically go like, okay, Kenya, we have more people, a higher birth rate than US. So I say, Kenya, higher birth rate. Sorry, I'm going to write this quickly. Higher birth rate than USA, as in the 0 to 4 category, we're getting around, let's say, 8%, or 8% male and female of the total population, in comparison to about 6. Sorry. 6% in USA. Okay. Something like that, like generally speaking, is what we're looking for that particular point. Okay, in terms of reading the structural differences, you could say that there is a larger working population slightly between the ages of 35 and 39 in the USA. That gives them quite a wide middle section, creating a sort of bullet shape. Kenya has a solid cone shape because there is the largest number of people in the kind of younger and more youthful part of the population in comparison to the USA. For example, 15 to 19-year-olds, you've got a difference of about 7.5 in the USA, but only about, oh goodness, what are we saying here, about 6, again, maybe 5.9% of the population. These are the kind of things you want to be saying in the structure part. Okay, and then the B section from there, what you want to do is give reasons why. Now, the give reasons why, this whole bit is in your notes, okay? So when you load up your notes, you'll see 2 different graphs. So, okay, when you go to our team, go to files, then study notes, and go to PDF. In PDF, you're just going to go down until you see the graphs, the 2 sort of 4 spider diagrams, here they are. Okay, so this one's, why is there low birth rates in developed countries? Why is there low death rates in developed countries? So developed points, developing points. So if I speak about birth rate first, I say, okay, so Kenya in that question has a higher birth rate, so I need to go here and I see some reasons. So I need to give 6, so I need maybe 2 of these, why they have a higher birth rate, so children need to work to bring an income in for the family, or because of a lack of pensions they have more children, or an absence of contraception knowledge of how to use it as literacy rates are low, therefore there's more unplanned pregnancies. In low birth rates, for example, in the USA has a lower birth rate than Kenya, it's because of family planning clinics. You wouldn't say the NHS for contraception because we're talking about America here, but it's readily available and like affordable. People might marry later in America because women's rights are better and they have access to careers and jobs that they might not have in Kenya. That sort of thing is what we're saying. Then you say that, okay, they're living longer in the USA, so there's a low death rate. Vaccinations to prevent diseases, advanced modern medical science such as heart surgery or life support machines means that they can live longer, or transplants, like a heart surgery of course, could prolong their life, all this sort of thing. They don't have a food shortage and they have refrigeration to improve food quality and quantity, all that kind of thing. And saying the death rate is much higher in Kenya and then any of these reasons. So you're just picking 6 of these boxes essentially where it fits. 2 from each one should get you your 6 marks. Okay? At least. You know you're going to be writing more than that. It's like 8 points, but just to keep yourself right. So I want you to be very clear that this question can sometimes get asked between an A and a B, or like this, where it is all banded together, where you would give a couple of marks on the differences and then really say why. So every time you say there's a difference in the shape, you say why the shape is like that. So you can get a mark for saying, you know, it's a cone shape because the birth rate is higher, and then give the statistic and then say why the birth rate is high. That's how it would be. Okay, make sure you're looking up some of these questions in the model answers and things like that. But I don't want you to get too confused in case you see this is split into an A and a B question like this. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll post this and just give me a comment. Okay.